welcome to Masters in Motion. I'm your proud host, Christine Dalgleish, and we are here on the beautiful traditional territory of the Lheidli. Masters in Motion features seniors in sport. We'll meet some who are competitive athletes striving for peak performance and those who simply are passionate about what they do. And right now, we're going to show you how it's done. I'm standing here with Floyd Crowley. He is of the Floyd Crowley Rink, and I just found out that it's called that because he's the skip, so that means he's the boss. So we're going to find out a little bit about his team. And so, Floyd, how long have you been curling?
74 years.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And so now we have to tell everybody how old you are.
Well, I'm 84, so I started when I was 10.
Yeah, that's incredible. What a wonderful history you have.
Well, I come from the prairies, and every little village had a curling rink in the prairies all these years, and so that was one of the things we did in the winter.
That's perfect. And now here at 84 years old,
Uh-huh.
here you are again.
Well,
And you are in...
here we are still.
Yes. Oh, yes. Not again. Still, of course. And so the Floyd Crowley Rink is a competitive team of curlers, and they recently participated in the 55 plus senior games. And that's wrong. It's 55 plus
Game.
BC games.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So do you want to tell me a little bit about that competition?
Well, that competition didn't go as good as we were hoping because as we arrive at the competition, we get a phone call from David. We're going to sign up and register, and we get a call from David. Oh, he's just been diagnosed with COVID.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. So,
That's terrible.
so then we were a 3-person team,
Oh boy.
but we went to speak to the organizers, and they said, "Oh yeah, we got somebody that can help you out here." Well, it turned out the helper outer guy was only about a quarter as good as our David guy, so that didn't help us with our competition very much.
And so let's talk about what you do here. You have a seniors league
Yeah.
at the Prince George
Yeah.
Golf and Curling Club.
Yeah.
And so what's that like? Do you play games every Tuesday and Thursday? Is
Yeah,
that right?
all winter we have a group, and I don't know if Linda told you, I'm the president of the seniors group, and we curl all winter. We play golf once in the summer as our wind-up of curling. We have a golf tournament, and of course I'm not much of a golfer because I haven't done that in my life, but we have quite a few people that are good golfers, and so that's kind of our wind-up of the winter event. It's the first thing in the spring, and a barbecue and whatnot for that, to celebrate that.
And so also, can you tell me a little bit about the 300 Club?
Oh, well, we started that, I guess, about 7 or 8 years ago, because one of the teams had several older seniors on it, and they said, "Hey, what about us? We don't win many games, but we're still having fun, so there should be some kind of an award for us." So we said, "Yes, of course there should be an award for you." So we started doing this pins. At the end of the season, when we do our wind up stuff, we hand out these pins, and this so happens now Linda tells me that we qualify to do it this year. So
And so may I tell our viewers what that really means?
yes,
For the 300 Club, that means your 4 team members ages add up to over 300 years. And so we're talking to a team that has equaled 305 years old between the 4 of them. And so that's got to be a point of pride right
it
there.
is.
Floyd.
It is.
Yeah,
We're still going strong.
that's wonderful. And so do you have any tips for anybody that maybe is thinking about joining curling, or maybe an expert and you know pretty much everything, because now we've learned that you have been at this thing for 74 years.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. So
Yeah.
what's the best tip you can share with us?
Well, the best tip is we have practice time, open practice time, so that anybody that thinks they want to come and join curling, come on down. We have a curling coordinator. All they got to do is phone the curling rink and ask to speak to the coordinator, and he'll fill them in when we're doing a kind of an open practice, and come and give it a try. We need more younger people to join us. So
Absolutely. And so much fun.
it's
And it's something you can do literally at any age, as we see Floyd in his glory at 84 years. Thank you so much, Floyd.
okay. Thank you.
We're here with Linda Misey, and she plays the position of second on Floyd's curling team. So, Linda, let's talk about your position and how you adapted the traditional form of curling to suit you.
Well, I started using a stick to throw the rock rather than getting down on my hands and knees, because my knees don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
So I use a stick, which I find is a lot easier, a lot more accurate, and I don't have to worry about falling.
What do you do as a second?
Well, generally the lead sets up rocks, and then the other team will do the same thing. And quite often my job is to take out the rocks that the other team have placed in the house.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
It
So
is
Does that mean that you're that precise? You can just knock everybody out of the way?
sometimes,
I love
sometimes, and I can throw as hard as I want.
that. Oh, of course, because that will shoot it right off the
Yep.
rink then. And so what
And
is
it generally goes straighter when you throw harder.
that? Oh,
So yeah.
okay. Oh, see, that's an important tip, I think, for
Mhm.
maybe some curlers that might want that
Mhm.
experience curler to share with them, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. That's wonderful. And so let's talk a little bit about your history for curling. Are you new to this sport?
Relatively. I've curled off and on for probably 10 years, but I was away from it for a few years. And then I started again last year. And I started practicing with Floyd and learned a lot and improved. I think I did, anyways,
Yeah.
a lot from that. So practicing and lessons are really important.
Absolutely. And do you come once a week, twice a week? How often do you come?
When I'm curling, I come 3 times a week. I curl twice on the seniors league. There's seniors leagues Tuesday and Thursday, and then I curl doubles Tuesday night, which I really enjoy.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Mhm.
Yeah. And is that busier then if there's only, is doubles mean that there's only 2 people per team?
Yes,
And does that make it faster? Or
Yes.
just a little more exciting? And
it makes it faster, and you do more. Like you do more of all of the positions.
right, right. And how does, I can't even imagine. I guess we'll just have to figure it out as we go and we watch you play
Mhm.
what a 4-member team does,
Yes.
right? Thanks, Linda.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. This is Hillary Crowley, and she plays the position of third on her curling rink team.
That is right. Floyd is my husband, and he's the skip, and I usually play third. I have played all the different positions, but third is my favorite, and he seems to be okay with me playing third. So
And why is that your favorite position?
there's more takeout than draws, and I'm usually more accurate on taking out the other person's rock than I am on drawing to the button. And I don't have the responsibility of being the skip. So that's why I like being third.
So it's a little more fun that way.
Yes,
Less
absolutely.
pressure.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
Gotcha. And so you've got a stick in your hand, and
Yeah.
you actually have a helmet in your hand as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, and I left my stick behind. It's over there, but I do use a stick. I started using a stick after the turkey shoot one year. At the end of December, we always shoot for a turkey. And one year they got all their competitors to have to use a stick. And I won the turkey that year. And ever since then, I've used a stick to
Oh,
curl.
that's wonderful.
Most people do it because they have bad knees and don't want to squat down. But I did it because I found I was much more accurate with a stick than without it.
Isn't that nice?
Yes. But I do have a helmet, and quite a few people have fallen and developed a concussion. And obviously, you're at more risk for falling as you get older. And so I wear this helmet all the time now when I'm on the ice. I've had 1 or 2 falls. I haven't had a concussion. And I think it's really important to have as much protection as you can. We also have grippers on our shoes, so we're less likely to slip and fall as well.
Oh, that's
Yes.
wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah. And how long have you been curling for?
I would say around 1980 when I started. I emigrated from England in 1970 and curling wasn't a thing over there. And we used to curl in Bear Lake. They had 2 sheets of ice there. So the first time I went curling with Floyd, I was looking for my skates. And he said, "What do you want your skates for?" "Well, it's on ice." And then, of course, you don't wear skates when you curl, but I didn't know that then. And then the Bear Lake rink closed down. And so then we started playing in Salmon Valley. And then it also closed down. So then we joined the Prince George Golf and Curling Club. But Floyd joined this one a lot earlier than I did. So I went a few years without curling. But I really enjoy it. And Floyd curls in 4 leagues. I just curl in 2, the Tuesday Seniors League and the Doubles League. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I just wanted to mention something that Floyd forgot to say, that Sherry Anderson is his cousin, and she has just won the Canadian Seniors Championship for the 5th year in a row and goes on to play in the Worlds this year in Korea. So it's in the family. He comes by it honestly. Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
Congratulations to her. That's incredible. Thank you so much,
Thank
Hillary.
you.
This is David George.
Correct, yes.
And he just claimed that he's a newbie, but I'm not sure if I believe him or not. So let's find out. How long have you been curling, David?
Well, you know, I dabbled with it during my working years, but it was just last year that I got onto Floyd's team, and I've had a great time with it. A 69-year-old rookie, I call myself.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
I know the feeling, you know, because I started the 55 plus games when I was actually 55. Now I'm 59, and they still tell me I'm a rookie because I'm still in that first age category. And it's wonderful being the baby, isn't it?
It is. It is.
And so, what did you learn? You've got all this experience on this team, so you must have learned something very crucial about the game from all these people who are so experienced.
I certainly did. I feel really lucky to be on Floyd's team because I think of him more as a coach than a skip, you know, and a friend now too. And he's helped me along and given me, he's been patient and patient more. So yeah, it's been very fun.
That's great. And so can you explain your position?
So I play the lead. So that means I throw the first 2 rocks. So in most of those instances, it's a draw to the front of the house. So kind of, yeah. So if my weight's right, and if I do that right, it helps the team for the rest of the end.
And do you throw your rocks traditionally, or do you use a stick as well?
No, I get down in the hack for
Okay.
now. I've been able to still get up.
Yeah, I think that's the most important part. Because
Yeah.
if you can't get up, like, why bother going all the way down there, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, gotcha. Is there anything else that you think is important for our viewers to know about curling, or the experience that you share with your team?
Well, you know, it's social, and you're getting some exercise. You're getting out, and I think you can start at any age, and it's just a fun thing to do.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, David.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks.
I hope you enjoyed our first episode of Masters in Motion, and maybe it even inspired you to move a little yourself. We'll see you next time.